So we all know that Mike McDonald's going to make some changes, but what players is he going to transform? That's the big question surrounding everyone's mind. But what's going on, guys? My name is Antonio, and this is the All Around Sports Cast. I'm your host, Antonio. Today, we are going over my top 10 players that could transform under new head coach Mike McDonald. We know he was the defensive coordinator in Baltimore for some time. So, he led the number one ranked defense this time. So, we'll see what happens there. But what players is he going to transform? We'll find out here. So, starting off at number 10, I think a guy that is going to be used more for when the Seahawks are on defense, Mike Morris. Now, Mike Morris was one of those guys that were injured. But remember, Mike McDonald and Morris have experience with each other when they played at the University of Michigan. Of course, that just won the national title last year. So, Morris, I have seen as kind of like a steal in last year's draft. Of course, now we're looking ahead to this draft on what players we can build up on that line. But, moving us up to number 9. A man that was a hero in the Week 15 game against the Philadelphia Eagles, Julian Love. Now, Julian Love, we know, has performed amazingly, but I think he's going to have a major impact on this team this year because this man is amazing. And most of these are going to be current Seahawks right now, other than like Rashawn Jenkins, Terrell Dotson, and also along with Jerome Baker, which those guys are new. We don't know what those guys are going to perform. But Julian Love, we know that this guy is amazing. He came over from the New York Giants, and he played a big key impact on this team. But moving up to number 8, a man that I have watched for some time. So this man is mistaken for the Lakers' Black Mamba, but Kobe Bryant. Now, Kobe Bryant, not to be mistaken for the great Lakers legend, the Kobe Bryant there, the Black Mamba in Seattle, that Kobe Bryant. So, we know he came here 2 years ago from the Cincinnati Bearcats. I've watched this guy since he became a Seahawk, and he is transformed. He had 2 forced fumbles his rookie year, which he forced 2 forced fumbles out, and then was recovered by Woolen. So this I could see being a big time move for the Seattle Seahawks if they can get him more involved. Moving down the field to a man I think is going to stay around for a little while, Darrell Jones. Now, Darrell Jones we thought was going to be like traded, and the Seahawks were going to let go of him because Pete Carroll was still there at the time. Excuse me. Now that Pete Carroll is gone and Mike McDonald's in, I could see this guy absolutely transforming the entire defensive line because Darrell Jones played a big key impact making that inbounds tackle on Ryan Tannehill in that Week 17 game against the Tennessee Titans. Week 16 game against the Tennessee Titans, which we all know that was a close one. But this man is going to play a big impact on this team in the near future. Moving down the field, a player that I think did not get used well and had a down year, Tariq Wen. Woolen was one of the best players his rookie year. He broke load of Sherman's records. He broke a load of them. And I think that now that Mike McDonald's there, that he can now transform this guy into becoming a prime, healthy player. And he could be a really big game changer for the Seahawks defense. Moving down to the top 5. Now remember, these are like the top 5 hard-hitting smashers. So moving down to number 5 is a man that I have caught on an eye with recently. A man that just got extended Darrell Taylor. Now, Darrell Taylor, he was a big key impact for the defensive line. He played major key roles in the defensive line, getting sacks galore and transforming this defensive line. Of course, we all know Nwosu, who I'll get to here in just a minute, was out. And then, I mean, can you imagine him with the two new guys that they got now? I mean, that's going to be good. But moving up to number 4. A man that got injured last year and sat out the last of the year. None other than Uchenna Nwosu. Now, Nwosu, we know, got injured in his, I believe it was the week 7 game against, who was it against? I don't remember who it was against, but I know he got hurt, but which ultimately led to the trade for Leonard Williams. But you think about it, that Leonard Williams now joins Darrell Taylor and Nwosu. I mean, that's a dangerous, underrated trio of defensive rushers. That's a dangerous, underrated trio. Moving up to number 3. Number 3, I think, is going to be a rising superstar with the Seattle Seahawks, Boye Mafe. He played a big role in the Seahawks defense last year, setting a new season, a franchise career high on sacks in a consecutive game. Excuse me, this is a little tired. But Boye Mafe, I only hear a lot of people talking about him that much because Boye Mafe, he is a game changer. He can change around the defense in an instant. He can transform this defense. And with Mafe now joined up with Baker and Dotson, I think that's a dangerous trio of linebackers. Moving down to number 2. A man I think didn't get used that much because of the competitiveness in the secondary. Mike Jackson. Now, Mike Jackson has performed a lot since becoming a Seahawk. Mike Jackson came out of Miami, which I know some of the Seahawks are looking at some of the safeties up in Miami right now. This guy, Mike Jackson, he is amazing from what I've seen from this guy. And I think that they're going to start using their safeties, their corners more, change up the corners. And I think that this guy is going to really make a change. And number 1, I think it's a no-brainer here of the Seahawks, is the should-have-been Defensive Rookie of the Year last year, but lost it to Will Anderson Jr., Devin Witherspoon. Devin Witherspoon, this man has been a wrecker since he became a player. Of course, we know he got injured before he became a part of the team. Witherspoon had a 99-yard pick six against the New York Giants, but I believe, if I remember correctly, it was week 11 that they went against the Rams, and they absolutely Witherspoon suplexed the guy, which we know it was all legal, but still, it shook everybody in the entire room. In fact, me, even before I began my live streams. And Witherspoon, I think he's going to be a big game changer for this defense. Let's go over the review of the top 10. Devin Witherspoon at number 1, Mike Jackson at number 2, Boye Mafe number 3, Nwosu number 4, Darrell Taylor number 5, Tariq Wen number 6, Jamont Jones at number 7, Kobe Bryant at 8, Julian Love at 9, and Mike Morris at number 10. Now, and let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think. Who you guys think is going to transform under Coach Mike McDonald. Let me know who you guys think is going to help change. Who do you think is going to change the Seahawks? One of the Seahawks players. How do you think that they're going to transform them? let me know of a name that you guys have down in the comments that I didn't mention on this list. So, anyways, that's my talk for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please make sure to hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you're new. Turn on the notification bell for day-to-day updates on my videos and live streams. And I'll catch you all in the next one. So long for now.